Lady Oshun, I think are you upset it took me over a year and a half to come back and interview you?
No.
A year and a half?
I think it's been 2 years.
No, it's been a year and a half.
Okay.
No, the months go by so quick, and one of it doesn't matter. But one thing about these videos, somebody's going to see them, which is so beautiful. And it does help people. Some people they just talking crazy talk. For other people, it's very helpful, don't you think?
I think so, because a lot of people ask, they tell me they watch my videos over and over and over, and they're not able to come to Chicago, they're not able to come to the temple. So putting new videos on, it helps people who want to be helped. Everybody who says they want to be helped don't want to be helped. Some people just like being where they are.
Do they really like being where they are? Or they just they didn't giving up? They say, I'm never going to get better. I'm never going to lose this weight. I'm never going to make no more money. I'm always going to be ugly. And they giving up.
Some people like being where they are, and some people don't. And those who are uncomfortable where they are, they have the possibility of changing. But the people who enjoy being miserable, remember, misery loves company. So if I'm miserable, I'm gonna gravitate to somebody who else is miserable, and we can be miserable together, and then we can create this whole miserable society. And then there are those who say, well, you know what, this is an uncomfortable situation. I don't intend to remain here. Let me find somebody or something that can help me pull myself out of where I am.
But if you ask people, let's say most Americans make under 50,000, the rest make under 100, 110,000 a year. And so most of us I don't care how you look at it. A lot of folks are poor. They say about 300 million people in this country are poor. Are they really happy being poor, or that poor is a state that they only know, so they can't see the possibility of increase in advancement or abundance, because they only known being poor, being working class, making 10, 20, 30,000 dollars. That's all they ever known. They never known really what real abundance is. So they say, this is ordained, and the God wants me to be this way, and here we is.
There are several ways that you could look at that. Like you said, there are a lot of people who've only known poverty. And some of those people who've only known poverty don't realize that they're poor. They're content where they are. They may have a happy family life. There are certain things that add to their state of contentment, not necessarily economics. Then there are those who are poor, who recognize they're poor, and who are resentful that they're in that position. And then there are some people who choose to renounce worldly things, worldly goods, money, possessions, and things. So it all depends on where you are and what you want out of this life.
I had a main question. I may get to my main question, I may not. But we just let it flow.
Okay.
Years ago, you always hear people in the church or other spiritual teachings, they say you should donate 10% of your income. Give it to God, or give it to charity, give it to the universe, and you'll get it, tenfold and shaken down and all that pressed up.
Together, running over.
That's what they say. And I ain't got there yet. You know what I'm saying? Because let's imagine, say for the sake of argument, the average person watching shows makes $40 grand a year. Let's use 40,000. Let's say they're gonna donate 10% of their income, their gross. That's $4,000. Most people you want me to donate? Now some people get it, they touch 10%, they tired. Other folks
Absolutely.
I ain't got there yet. Am I missing out? And am I missing my abundance because I refuse to donate some of my abundance?
Well, actually, let's look at tithes in a broader sense. You are donating your time. You're donating your service. And a lot of people who do that, that's what you receive in return. You'll receive what you get back. It's a universe. It's a one continuous flow, giving and receiving, giving and receiving. If you give money, you can look for money to come back. If you give time, look for time to come back. If you give love, look to be loved. So what you put out there is going to come back to you. I personally believe in tithing, because I found that when people tithe, it's their consciousness. They're saying, I believe that the universe is going to replace this. People who don't tithe are afraid that they're going to go without. I can't give my money to the church because I got to pay my bills. I've got to pay rent. I've got to do this. And I don't believe God is going to bless me, or the universe, whoever you look to for your source. But for those people who do know that source energy always expands it and always gives, and that it's God's good pleasure to give to you, those people tithe and they do well. If you're not there yet, that's okay. Give what you can. God loves a cheerful giver, not one who is, oh, here we go. Oh, here come this collection basket again. Oh, I gave last week. You know, if you begrudgingly hold on to stuff, then you got your hands in a fist, you're not going to be able to receive. You got to let go and let God.
You know, I got away from being in front of the camera. We used to have interviews, and where the camera? Oh, I can't see the monitor because I got it flipped. Like, see, I don't know if y'all can see this on TV because I'm doing it all wrong. You see this 8?
I can't see it.
Well, I know you can, but it's a number 8.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Y'all don't freak out. That's my American Express card and my Discover card. Yeah, I ain't got no black card yet, but I will have a black card at some point.
Okay, what does it 8 represent?
No, but I heard some mystic on TV told me to put an 8. There it is, the 8 in the wallet. Well, what is that? I think it was, I went to another mystic person. They said it's a circle.
Right, it's an infinity.
It's infinity. Mm-hmm. So the 8 is actually, the number 8 is really active infinity. So, you know, you're giving and you're receiving. And I put the 8 in my wallet. You know what? When I start putting, y'all saw the 8. When I start putting the 8 in my wallet, this affinity thing, more money came to me.
Look here, before you leave, let me make a copy of that.
Well, I took this 8. I took this number 8 out of the newspaper.
Okay.
And I just put it.
You know, it's done unto you according to your belief.
Right.
If you believe that 8 is working for you, it's raising your consciousness, which allows your vibration to be higher, which attracts to you. If you put the picture of a donkey in there and somebody told you that donkey was going to bless you, and so it is.
So it is belief.
And there it is.
So if we're not having the life we really need, we're not having the abundance that we think we want, it is our. I know that's the doggy. Doggy's mad. It is our consciousness. It is our consciousness. I know.
She has to be on YouTube.
I know. This is our conscious. Our consciousness. Our belief is blocking our prosperity.
Absolutely.
So how do we unblock
it? It takes work. You know, the program says it works if you work it.
Yeah.
Anything that you work at. You know, I believe right now we're in the process at my teaching center of practicing the presence and practicing mindfulness, practice being present in the moment, being present where you are. And when you practice being in the presence, which means you're practicing being your connection with the source of all good. Recognize that God is all and all is God. God is all in all, that everything is the supreme source of all life, and wherever you are, there is no lack because God is there. Wherever you stand is holy ground. Whatever you intend, if you intend it in your consciousness and you believe it, then you can manifest it. But if you don't have the intention, if you go out with the intention of being broke, what you gonna do? You're gonna be broke. I got to go pay this bill. This is the last money I got. I don't know how I'm going to make it to my next payday. Well, the universe heard you. Oh, okay, that's your last? You don't need no more. And moving right along.
Now, those of us, there are people out here don't believe in God. They don't believe in a source. They are...
Well, believe in yourself.
That they're ungrateful.
They are that.
How do we gain prosperity? Can we gain prosperity or the abundance that we really deserve by being here?
You don't have to believe in God. All you got to believe is in the law of nature. The laws of nature. You don't have to believe in gravity, but jump off that roof and see what happens. You don't have to believe in electricity, but stick your finger in there. You don't have to believe in God. It is not a requirement for you to have prosperity, for you to be spiritual, or for you to be religious. Believe in yourself. If you can't look in the mirror and see you and know that you are magnificent, if you can do that, you can do anything. But if you look in the mirror and see yourself as junk, and that's how you feel about you, that's how other people will treat you. You go look for a job, they see your lack of self-confidence, your lack of self-esteem, they're not going to give you no job. You go out with some girl, you go, yeah, can I have a date? No. You got to believe in something. If you don't believe in yourself, what else is there to believe in? God is in you. You ain't got to look nowhere for God. God is everywhere present at the same time. If you don't want to call him God, don't call him God. Call it your higher power. Call it source energy. Call it the universe. Call it Obabaluai, whatever you want to call it. You don't have to believe in a higher power. Just believe that you can accomplish what you need to accomplish. You know, there are a lot of people who are very successful, who are not religious, who are not spiritual, but they have a conscience. They have the consciousness that I am able to accomplish what I need to accomplish. And some people who don't have that, who are very spiritual, who are very religious, can't accomplish anything. Religion ain't got nothing to do with it.
I say that because there are people who believe in God, whatever that is, a higher power, whatever that is, spirituality,
And still broke.
But they don't believe in themselves.
That's true.
So I mean, so the key is, I mean, if some people, they say they give all the power to God, but they believe I ain't nothing.
They giving away their power. You know, any philosophy, the first philosophy that I ever encountered told me to take my burdens to the Lord and leave it there, that he would save me. And then the next philosophy I encountered told me that he did not come here to save me. He came here to start me to thinking so I would save myself. So as I began to think about this, I began to search for myself. I began to research all types of scriptures. And in the Christian Bible, it told me, said, "Know ye not that ye are gods?" So if I am divine, and everything that I see has the same essence within it, why can I not lift myself up? Why can I not encourage myself when I feel that I'm separated from source, when I feel that I'm not good enough?